All right, what's going on, everybody? Sports expert here. Man, we are going to do our week 4 NFL picks. We did week 3 last week. We're going to do week 4 here. Our video last week did pretty well, got 3K views. Hopefully, we can repeat success like that. So, yeah, we are going to go with Broncos Jets. One of the worst Thursday night football games ever. So, I got the Broncos in this one 21-10. And here's why I got the Broncos. Adam Gase. Adam Gase will probably be canned after Thursday. That's just what I think. I wouldn't be shocked at all. And he'll probably lose his game. Maybe the Jets will even tank just to get rid of Gase, So, the Broncos, I think Driscoll ends up getting a couple touchdowns if he starts. I think he will start over Bortles because it's a short week. I don't think there's a ton of time for Bortles to prepare again because he still hasn't fully learned the playbook. So, I'm going to go 21-10 Broncos over the Jets. I think Darnold has another bad game. I don't know if they're going to get all their weapons back because it's a short week, but we'll see. But I think the Broncos will definitely pull it out. Colts and Bears. This one took a bit on to the side. But I finally made a decision. I'm going to go with a road win for the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts 28-24. 28-24 Colts. I think Rivers throws for a couple touchdowns. I think Jonathan Taylor may end up running for a touchdown. And the other touchdown is a wild card. But I think they'll end up taking a dub. Now the Bears QB situation is actually a bit confusing. They're 3-0, but they're one of the worst 3-0 teams for sure. But 3-0 is still pretty good. I don't want to criticize the Bears because they are 3-0. So I'll definitely give them that. This type of team. I wasn't too high on the Bears going into the season, but I think they'll take their first loss and go ahead to 3-1. I think the Colts will advance to 3-1. I think it's going to be a interesting game for both these teams. It's going to be crucial for their season, so they both will need a win. Same here, Jaguars Bengals. This is a must-win game for both teams. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. I think Joe Burrow is finally showing what he can do at the NFL level. He's definitely played very well. He took a ton of hits yesterday versus the Eagles. So, man, if he can take some hits like that in the NFL and just keep being consistent, he can be a very good quarterback. He can be very good, Joe Burrow. I think the Bengals are going to win of a final score of 27 to 17. 27-17 Bengals. I think they pull it out. I think I really like the development of T. Higgins, and I really like what he's done for this team. I think he can be a nice long-term piece at receiver for Burrow, and you got AJ Green in there still. I think this team definitely can win some football games. Browns Cowboys, interesting game here, but I think the Dallas Cowboys will win it by a final score of 35-31. I think it's going to be a higher scoring game. I think the Cowboys are going to end up pulling it out, though. I don't have a ton of trust in the Browns defense right now as a Browns fan. So I think with Denzel Ward being out again likely, that's not very good news. And you got the Browns. I think they'll put up some points on offense because the Cowboys secondary really has not been what it should be. So, and the Browns offensive line ain't too bad right now. So I'm not gonna lie, I think the Cowboys are gonna win it though. I think Dak Prescott throws for a few touchdowns. Same with Baker Mayfield. Or maybe the Browns run a few with Chubb and Hunt, but I think the Cowboys pull it out in the end. So we're gonna go Saints Lions next. So I think I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm gonna try to keep this one kind of, short. Saints 31-2. I think that'll be 31-20. I usually like to pick the Lions because I was high in the Lions this season, but against the Saints, I just don't see a win. I don't see a win right now coming for the Saints. I may have picked the Saints over the Packers last week. I actually meant to pick the Packers. I kind of screwed up there because I was actually going to change my pick, but then I forgot. So that's not good. So, but I think Michael Thomas may come back. That would be huge for the Saints. And yeah, I think Lions got a big win over the Cardinals, but I don't see him winning 2 in a row. I think the Saints come the Ford Field and pull it out. So Steelers Titans. This is one of the better games of the week for sure. I got the Tennessee Titans winning the game. I got the Tennessee Titans winning. I'm gonna go 34-28 Titans. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think Titans is going to be one of those games. Titans are down. They come back. Steelers try to come back again. But then Steelers can't come back, I could be one of those games. I feel like the Titans are going to be a team that definitely fights. They fight the whole game. They don't screw around. Ryan Tannehill don't screw around. He's playing good football this year. Derrick Henry's played pretty good football yesterday versus the Vikings. He finally had a pretty good game. So, yeah, the Steelers almost lost to the Texans. I think Titans are going to go 4-0 and pull it out. I'm very impressed with the Tennessee Titans right now. That's a fact. Seahawks Dolphins. Seahawks will definitely win this game on the road. I don't see the Dolphins competing in this game. 42 to 17. Or no, this is an interesting score. I don't know what to predict here. They'll probably get garbage. I feel like it'll be a kind of a blowout, but I think the Dolphins will end up with some garbage time points. So, I think I will go Seahawks Dolphins 42-20. 42-20. I guess that's fine. Russell Wilson throws for another 5-6 touchdowns. But he may be the best quarterback in football at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. So, yeah. But this is another interesting game. A battle of 0-3 teams, the Vikings and Texans. This was a tough one to pick. But I made a decision. I decided to take the Minnesota Vikings. And I believe the Vikings are going to take that game. Vikings by a score of 30. Well, yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings by a score of 33 to maybe around 33-30 Vikings. I think there will be both defenses are very inconsistent. I think it could be a shootout to see who can get their first win of the year. So that's another big reason why I'm going to end up going with the Vikings. So, but yeah, I think Kirk Cousins has a decent game. I really like the development of Justin Jefferson, the rookie receiver, who had 7 receptions for 175 yards and a touchdown yesterday. Had a nice game, looked good. So I think he could be poised for another big game. Same with Adam Thielen. But I think Dalvin Cook is just playing very well too. I think the Vikings will end up taking the game. Cardinals Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I don't see the Cardinals losing 2 in a row. And especially versus the Panthers. Panthers got a lucky win. Chargers should have won that game yesterday. They just screwed it up. They should be Panthers should be 0-3 right now. Cardinals 24-21. I think it'll be a 3-point game. 3-point game for the Cardinals. I think Cardinals are gonna play some good football. I think Panthers stay in it. I think Bridgewater stays in it. Bridgewater proves some people wrong. Mike Davis didn't play too bad yesterday. And for McCaffrey. So that could be something to watch out for. He's been a backup a few times in his career and came in and stepped up pretty well. So that could be definitely a factor for the Panthers. And the Panthers don't have the greatest defense, but Kyler Murray struggled against the Lions defense that was just allowing points after points. So that's definitely interesting. So, but we'll see who wins the game. I think the Cardinals do end up taking it. So Chargers, Buccaneers. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. As much as I wanted to pick the Chargers, I can't. I don't know if Herbert can stay consistent in that game. He wasn't the most consistent quarterback yesterday, but still, he definitely has a bright future ahead of him. But it's going to take some time, But I think the Buccaneers do end up winning it by a final score of 38. Not 38. They're not going to score that many points. I'm going to go 23 to... I'm going to go 23-19. 23-19. I think the Chargers will... Yeah. 23-19. That's tough because, it's an interesting prediction, they're not going to score 20 points. I already have a couple teams scoring 20 points. I just have a feeling this is going to be a different score for the Chargers. But the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, he'll throw a touchdown. They'll probably. I feeling the Buccaneers will run the ball a lot. I could see they do have those weapons, obviously, in Evans, Godwin, Gronkowski, Howard, Brait. But I think they're gonna run heavy. I just feel like using Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones could definitely be a nice game plan for them to win that game. So I wouldn't be surprised. So Ravens will win this game. Don't even get me started. 30, 37 to 13. Come on. Washington and Dwayne Haskins is doing nothing versus Washington, the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson will go off again. MVP level. Come on now. And, this Ravens defense is lethal. I think Washington does end up getting 13 points from them, surprisingly. But, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think for the Ravens, as I think it's going to be a shutout. I mean, not a shutdown, should I say? Because it's not a shutout, actually. But yeah, I think the Ravens do pull it out. Not a ton to be said there. Giants, Rams. Giants are one of the worst teams in football. I'm gonna go the Rams right here easily. So I'm gonna go the Rams 29-12. 29-12 Rams. The Giants will kick 4 field goals, which is one of my bolder predictions, Or are they? So, actually, no. 29-13 Rams. Jared Goff will end up being poised, He's playing the Giants, so I wouldn't be shocked. The Giants don't have the pass rush they were expected to have, Thought maybe the pass rush would be a bit better. It's not. Giants are just not a very good football team right now. And this rebuild is just killing the Giants, so. But the Rams, I think you could see guys like Robert Woods, Gerald Everett, Tyler Higbee, all those guys get a ton of targets. Josh Reynolds, Cooper Kupp, run heavy. Maybe they'll run heavy again, like they did yesterday with Darrell Henderson, who had a huge game. I was like, give that kid a chance. This is bullcrap, and they did. And look at him. He's been great. Bills, Raiders. This could arguably be my upset of the week. I got the Raiders winning. Got the Raiders winning at home. Played the Saints very well at home. Think they're gonna take the Bills, play the Bills well at home. Yeah, I think it's going to be 31-27. 31-27 Raiders. Close game. I think the Raiders do end up taking it. I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Bills do threaten at the end. The Raiders will stop them on like a 4th down. I like to make predictions like that too. So, Raiders 31-27. I got them there. So, Patriots, Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Man, I know some Patriots fans, so Patriots fans, don't get at me. I got the Chiefs winning this game because the Chiefs lose tonight versus Baltimore. They're going to need a win. So, and I think the Chiefs are just... I think it's going to be tough to beat them in Arrowhead. Despite, But I'm going to go 35. I'm going to go 35-32. 35-32 Chiefs. I like the Chiefs in this one. It's going to be a closer game. I think it's going to be because, I don't know, Cam Newton has been so impressive with the Patriots thus far. I think this game is definitely going to be pretty competitive. Cam Newton has really impressed me. 35-32 Chiefs. But Patrick Mahomes will do pretty well, He'll run out of the pocket and make plays like he does. Clyde Edwards-Helaire will do his thing in his fourth NFL game of his career. Well, we haven't even seen his 3rd NFL game of his career. We'll see. I think he does his thing. We'll see what happens, though. But Eagles, 49ers. I'm going to go with 49ers at home. I think 49ers. I think whoever starts, Garoppolo or Mullins, will throw for a lot of passing yards. I don't see this Eagles secondary covering very well. Carson Wentz just doesn't look too comfortable out there this year. He just doesn't look too comfortable out there this year. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to go 24-16 49ers. 49ers play more competitive football, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him take that dub at all. So, there's not a lot of analysis to go in that one because, The Eagles, I don't even know if the one they're going to go with Jalen Hurts. It'll be interesting to see, though. But Packers will win this game. I got Packers over the Falcons. Falcons go to 0-4. Packers go to 4-0. They have so much momentum. I don't even know if it's going to stop. I'm going to go 30. So, I'm going to go 34 to 24. So, Packers, Aaron Rodgers, who's had an amazing season. He's just really on fire this year, Aaron Rodgers. He's one of the best quarterbacks in football. If people are calling him overrated, you got to stop. I don't even know what to say about that. But Aaron Rodgers, come on. He's just a generational. He's been a generational talent for years now. He's 36 years old. Still has quite a few years left too in the NFL. Maybe he'll play until he's 45, potentially like Brady. But you got Falcons are just dysfunctional right now. They can't keep a lead. They should be 2-1 right now. Instead, they're going to be 0-4. I just don't see them having a lot of confidence in this game. But yeah, those are my Week 4 picks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications. We do these every week. I do a lot of other content too on my channel, so please make sure to be on the lookout for these videos. Please, I would appreciate that, guys. But I'm out, guys. Sports Expert here. Peace.